welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well. Thank you so very much for choosing to click on this video today. This may be a reading that resonates for you if you happen to have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for Taurian, you might find some information in this reading that may truly resonate for you. Let's dive right in. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for Taurus. So a few things to keep in mind while I'm shuffling, Taurus. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. This automatically means that this is not a reading that's necessarily going to be tailor-made for you. You might find some information in this reading that may actually resonate. And then it's guaranteed that you're going to find a certain percentage that doesn't. So I invite you to listen to this with an open mind and don't get distracted by details that don't apply to your situation. Just simply write it off as part of someone else's story. Also know this about me as the reader. I have a very straightforward approach. I'm very direct with the way that I communicate. And I tend to talk about subject matter that can be very sensitive to people that are listening. So if you are easily triggered, here's your opportunity to click off the video. For those of you who are going to roll with me, let's get right into this. Holy Spirit, again, for the Taurus nation, Taurus. All right. Some of you Taurians are dealing with a rebellious child. Or you may view your kid as rebellious. Could be a parent that feels this way about you, Taurus. Okay? Because it feels like this is a situation that may be geared, may have something to do with children. You may have a child around you that is rebellious. Maybe you feel there's a kid that doesn't listen. You got a kid that's feeling a bit overwhelmed in school. There's a kid that may suffer from anxiety and a kid that's really struggling in school. I see a kid that's bored, maybe is not being challenged at school, or maybe they're just not really interested in what's going on. So basically this feels like this is a kid that might have a learning disability. I don't know. This is either, it could be your kid, Taurus. It could be you. Or your cross-watcher. There's a kid that's really disruptive in class. And it feels like this is your kid that's disruptive, or there's a child that's disruptive, right? They don't feel part of the team. They don't feel part of the group. So they might have, I think there's a kid that might have a learning disability. And then I'm even seeing some kids that because there is a kid in the class that's disruptive, they can't learn. There's a kid that is angry, lashes out, surrounded by bad influences at school, and might be comparing themselves to others in the classroom or other siblings. I see a parent that's worried about a kid. And there's a parent that has a feeling that they can't shake about their child. I think that there's a parent that might feel like their kid might have some type of a learning disability. Some of you have a special needs child. Some of you, this is not necessarily about a learning disability, because I do see somebody around you. You're worried about someone because they're sick. Basically, yeah, there's a temper. So there's a kid that throws a lot of temper tantrums. They learn differently. Like, some of you may want to get your kid tested for learning disabilities. Some of you may have a special needs child and might have a sneaking suspicion that that's what's going on. Or they have a learning disability. You might want to get them evaluated. There's a kid that may feel like a failure. They, in comparison to maybe their siblings or other people in the class, they just feel like they don't measure up. And there's a teacher that might not be able to handle the situation. They're trying to take care of the other kids. And like I said, there's a kid that's causing disruption. There's a kid that doesn't believe in themselves and maybe doesn't get the encouragement that they need. And they may have some tension at home. So it looks like there might be a fighting at home. And there's a kid that may feel like they just want to get away. There's a kid that keeps trying to please you, but they feel like it won't matter. There's a kid that may be trying to get your respect. It's a kid that fears the other parent. But I'm also seeing that there's a parent that might be in jail. I don't know. It feels like there's a child that wants the family to be happy. But that's just not the reality of it. It's a child that feels like they're being treated unfairly. They're waiting for approval, but they feel like they're waiting in vain. I got the same card for Gemini. There's a child that may want to tell you how they feel. But somebody might feel like their parent is emotionally disconnected. Might feel like if they're completely honest with their parent, that their parent is going to completely blow things out of proportion. There's a kid that might feel like they have a chaotic relationship, either with a sibling or with a parent. They feel like their parent is not emotionally inclined. They're out of touch with their emotions. And there's a kid that might have some kidney issues also. Or this is you, Taurus. Yeah, especially if this is a prepubescent child. They're going through some skin issues, some skin changes. And they're going through some peer pressure at school. The fact that there's tension at home is kind of like I said, making more of a distraction. Okay, I see some car issues. Like there might be a kid that's not able to get to school on time because of car issues. Yeah, it's a father figure that if a child feels like they can't get through to. Or this is you, Taurus. I said Gemini, and here's your Gemini. You got Gemini, you got Cancer, or there's a zodiac sign of Cancer, but I feel like there's a mother figure that may have Cancer. Some of you might feel like your mother, a parent of yours, is stubborn. They won't change. So there's a kid basically that feels bored. They feel sad. And they might feel like they need a good cry. They may feel like they need a shoulder to cry on. It may be time to do an emotional check-in with your kid. Make sure they're on track. Finding out the truth crushed me. This might have something to do with the household. Let's see. What's going on with the kid? I left you before you could leave me. Somebody may have left the home. And there's a kid that may have been close to a parent or someone close to them, and now they're gone. The timing just wasn't right for us. You and I were too young. So yeah, this feels like it has something to do with the parents. Maybe there was a child, maybe the parents, maybe this is you with your children. Maybe you had a relationship with your child's other parent, but it ended because of infidelity. It ended because of violence, pride. And I feel like there's a kid that's trying to process this all, but they feel the absence of a parent. And I don't know, like I said, there's a fractured relationship here. You may want to do a mental health check-in with your kid to make sure that they're on track. Okay, let's see what's going on with couples. Taurus couples. I swear I want to call you Gemini. Some of you might be On the Gemini Taurus cusp, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. I usually get parallels between Taurus and Gemini. It never really fails. Let's see, couples. Some of you have a family. Or this is something that maybe you're hoping to build with someone. Gemini, once again, some of you, this is a same-sex couple. Somebody is bi-curious, bisexual. Alright, you're not giving somebody the time of day, and I feel like they feel it. They're really feeling it. They feel the effects of the fact that you guys do not talk. So this whole thing about a parent being incarcerated, or there's a kid that does not feel like their parents are proud of them. Let's see what's going on at home. Okay, I see a relationship that just is either on the rocks. There's been some type of damage. I'm hearing Mayday. Something happened in May. I'm reading for Taurus. So yeah, maybe some of you are May Tauruses. Something happened on May 5th. Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. You got a Scorpio too. Oh, wow. Does somebody have a child on the way? Somebody might have a children in multiple households. Somebody has a baby on the way. Maybe they feel like they can't afford a child. Or the relationship is fragile and it can't handle another baby on the way. There's a child that feels neglected in this situation, as I've already explained. Somebody's not meeting you halfway. One of you feels like they're doing everything financially or with the kids. Virgo. Yeah, they don't feel like they're being treated as an equal. You guys are fighting, or you guys did before. This is domestic violence. It's a father that's not around their kids. They left the home. Or somebody could be thinking about leaving in pursuit of some other things. They have a side relationship, it looks like. Taurus. Let's see what's really going on here. What's the issue? Why is the relationship on the rocks? All right. They're meeting up with somebody secretly. They may not have crossed the line with this person yet, but I feel like that's the intention. All right. Somebody's trying to get some on the side. So I think that your partner might be acting cold with you because they have a connection with someone else and they don't feel like you guys are getting along. They feel like all you guys do is fight. Picking fights. There's jealousy in this situation. And there's also somebody that does not want to commit. So this relationship, right? This situationship that they have, it feels like it's going to lead to some type of physical cheating. Or somebody that's trying to perpetrate like they have money when they really don't. Yeah, you got somebody sending nudes. That's what this feels like. Yeah, they're cheating. Some of you, they're cheating with more than just one person. Goodness, and yeah, there's a kid that just kind of wants to run away from home. There's a kid that recognizes that their parents are going two separate ways. And I think it's, like I said, it's distracting them. Yeah, they're being really aggressive. Somebody talks to you any type of way. I feel like I sense that there's frustration. Yeah, there's some worry. This feels like this happened already, that somebody may have left you for somebody else. You guys may have packed your bags and ended this before. This isn't the first go round. Either in this relationship or past relationships too. Yeah, somebody may not have wanted a pregnancy. I feel like you guys don't agree on kids. One of you may want a kid, the other one does not want a kid. Again, it's like the relationship can't handle the stress of a child coming here. So what's going on here? Yep, they're sneaking around with somebody else. So I think you may act out of character. One of you may end up acting out of character here. You feel judged by your partner. You feel like they're comparing you to somebody else. And I really do sense that there's a mom that's depressed. And I see two people that just can't communicate. Maybe you guys are giving the cold shoulder to one another because you recognize that your partner is lying about something and that they're being completely selfish, not even meeting you halfway, not even trying to understand where you are coming from. They don't hear you from the heart. So I do see inconsiderate behavior, a lack of compassion, somebody that you might feel is inconsiderate of your feelings, is loud. Because that's what there's a child that feels like things are loud at school or at home. A lot of tension. Or a kid that's at home trying to study, but their parents or siblings might be arguing loud. Yeah, you got a parent or partner that's manipulative. They like to assert some type of power or dominance over you because they may have low self-esteem themselves. I think this is parent to child. It's a kid that may feel like they don't get along with their parent, their step-parent. And might feel blamed for some things that are not genuinely their fault. So I think this is what your child wants to say. They want to tell you how they feel about this situation. This could be a very young child that can't really convey what they really want to say. I did say special needs. This could be a child with speech delay, or they're just too young to be able to put into words how they feel. But, you know, from a perspective of a child, I think that the situation is kind of difficult for them to understand. Yeah, somebody's definitely sneaking around on their partner. There's no doubt about it. The truth is going to come out. So if the truth has not been revealed in your situation yet, I feel like once it is, I see somebody leaving. I see you two going your separate ways, potentially. Yeah, either communication is just not there. Or like I said, you guys can't communicate without fighting lately. There's just a lot of tension. Okay, you already know that your partner's being unfaithful. I think you already know that they're seeing these other women behind your back. Like I said, they're getting nudes, like suggestive pictures sent to them. I say somebody could be a part of the LGBT community. I did say bi-curious. All right. That's what I'm seeing. They're looking for a hookup outside of this relationship. They're hooking up with somebody else. And they haven't made a decision about whether or not they're going to stick around. Somebody is sticking around for the kid, for the child, but doesn't really want to be there. You have a Cancerian, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Pisces, and Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, yeah, Taurus and Libra, yeah. That's what I'm seeing about this situation. I think couples, one of you have a feeling that you can't shake, but you can't quite put your finger on it. But you might be suspecting that your partner is either down low or that they are not faithful to you. And you would be right, okay, with this Seven of Swords here. You would be right about the situation. Yeah, somebody is violent. I definitely sense domestic violence. And I suspect maybe law enforcement getting involved. You're taking somebody to court. So I'm trying to figure out if you're taking somebody to court because you're divorcing them. I'm trying to figure out, what is this court situation about? Somebody's suing somebody. If you are going to court, it might have something to do with this jail situation, incarceration, or some type of, like I said, somebody's getting caught up with the police, some type of legal situation, like charges being pressed. It could be like a restraining order. You definitely want to lawyer up. This could be your kid even. Somebody's caught up with the law. Let's see what this is about. Taurus. Got into a fight. Why do I feel like something happened at the bar? Somebody drinks. Somebody likes to feel superior. They like attention. They look for validation outside of this relationship. They want to fit in. Yeah, so there's an addiction. Either that there's someone has an existing addiction like alcohol, drugs, cheating. Somebody gets a high out of cheating, high out of getting caught. Or this is like you're addicted to them. You might feel like it's better to have a part of them. At least you have a part of them, but you're just kind of settling because you don't really have all of this person. You got somebody that's acting like they're monogamous, right? But I'm trying to figure out why you're taking somebody to court. You got a child abuse case. I didn't mention violence, domestic violence. This could even be violence having to do with children. Somebody hurt your kid. I feel like somebody's taking somebody to court. Somebody's pressing charges on somebody. Some of you, your kids are in juvie. Some of you have a kid that's violent. I promise you. Some of you, you're having arguments and tension with your kids. Possibly because of your partner. They're causing friction. I don't know. It feels like somebody is like coming between you and your kid. I don't know what this is. But like I said, if you're going to court, you might want to lawyer up. All right, Taurus, singles. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for the Taurus singles. Okay. I think that somebody was low-key bored in a relationship. They were not happy. I don't know what I feel that somebody may want to come back to you. Taurus Nation. Or Taurus, you might feel this way about somebody that you might feel has no self-control. Somebody owe you money. Or this could be somebody maybe coming to borrow some money from you. I don't know if this person that we're talking about that's coming to borrow money from you. But like I said, somebody acts like they have a lot of money when they really don't. Singles. Let's see what is going on for you. Singles. Some of you are dealing with somebody that has an addiction. So you might need to go to the eye doctor. Random side note. Yeah. You had a breakup. You had a separation with somebody. It feels like it had a lot to do with the fact that there was just a lot of patterns. Like patterns that you guys couldn't shake in this relationship. And it feels like this was on and off. This person was hot and cold. Manipulative. Somebody that knew how to emotionally blackmail you. Somebody has a kid on the way. All right. There's someone, Taurus Nation, that may feel like they messed everything up. And so I think somebody may see the error of their ways. They may realize some things about the situation. Yeah. So you have someone that's coming to you to give love. Whether this is a family member or this is a romantic situation, I feel like somebody wants to be close to you. They want to be a better person. This is somebody you're giving the silent treatment to. And for some of you, this is someone that has abandoned a child. This could be your child's other parent. What's going on with singles, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Something did not work out between you and someone. Something did not go to plan. And I feel that somebody has a guilty conscience. Just my feeling. I don't have any proof of that yet, but it's just my feeling that somebody has a guilty conscience. Finances and career. Retreat. Yeah. You're pulling back from this person. Because it looks like you need to be freed from this. Maybe this is like you felt shackled to this situation. Mentally, emotionally, financially. So I think that now you're focused on your finances and focusing on what works for you because someone has taken advantage of you. You might feel, I don't know, this is somebody that maybe is not clear whether or not you want them back. This is your kid even, some of you. Yeah, they don't know. They have no clue. Not a clue about how you might feel about them after certain things went down, after certain things were said. They're in the dark and they're hoping that, you know, maybe you guys are going through a cooling off period. I think they want to know if you changed your mind about them or about something that you said. Yep, 5 of Swords. So after maybe some tension, I feel like somebody's ready to draw a line in the sand. They're ready to maybe come to some type of agreement. Somebody wants to come to a truce. They want you guys to be able to let go of the anger, the spite. They want to see if they can settle something with you. Could be a family member. This could even be, I don't know why am I saying creditor. Like somebody could be trying to settle a dispute with you. Pisces. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Okay, that was obviously cheating. Or somebody that felt cheated, felt slighted. And somebody that felt that it was possibly just better off letting this go. Because it just seemed like it was too much of a hassle. Now somebody is backtracking. They want to see if they can work it out. I said especially if this is your child's other parent or you and your kid. Some of you may have a kid that means the world to you. So I see you guys bridging a gap, starting over. Somebody wants to make peace with you, possibly even go to counseling. But I think that it's obvious that somebody is heartbroken. And I think somebody might be waiting for an apology. I mean, given the circumstances, I don't know. I think somebody has too much pride to apologize. Somebody's not violent. Okay, they want you guys to get past that. They want to see if you guys can sail past that situation. Somebody may be delaying a trip to come and see you. I think they're trying to map this out. You don't trust them whatsoever. This is a water sign for some of you. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You got the twins back here. Yeah, and Gemini. I think somebody wants to be happy with you. They want to work it out. Even if this doesn't mean that you guys are going to be together as a couple, I think somebody wants to come to some type of agreement. It could be because of money. Here it is again, twins. This could be your twin flame. You guys might have twin children. But Gemini and Cancer are like the dominant players in this reading. Okay. You got somebody that's doing witchcraft on you. Okay. No, somebody violent, like I said. Angry. There's some type of angry outburst. Somebody acted out of character. They want to settle this with you. There were some words that were said that got way out of hand, and some things that were said that went way left. Yeah, but I'm also feeling that someone does not want to feel like an option. All right, singles, you might be dating somebody else, because I can't help but to notice that some of you may have started a new relationship. So you might have an ex coming back from the past, and this might be too little too late. Somebody can't decide what they want. And then you have somebody that's in someone's ear about this, about you. A lot of people, like they're confused about what to do because they're getting different opinions. Yeah, they lost a relationship, or you guys are divorced. The relationship has been on the rocks for a minute. You guys have not spoken. You're giving each other the silent treatment, you and your dad, or you and your baby's dad. You can't trust them because they're always messing around. They doubt that you guys can reconcile. But anyway, like I said, you got this Ace of Pentacles and this Two of Cups. I think you have gotten into a new relationship, and now here they come. So like I said, is it too little too late? Because here they are coming toward you, coming back into the situation after you've already started something new, to try to fix something, to try to show you that they're becoming a better person. Somebody taking anger management classes, possibly. They don't know what's going on with you or how you feel about them. I'm trying to see where this goes. Yep, a Gemini. Some of you may have a Gemini that wants to start over with you, but they feel like they burned a bridge, or you want to start over with a Gemini. You guys are taking a break. Like I said, you got somebody coming in to woo you, to show you that they're interested. But maybe you felt like this was a very nightmarish situation. Somebody was disrespectful, had a foul mouth, and you guys just couldn't get along. You couldn't come to some type of an agreement. Again, you don't trust this person. So what does this go? What are they trying to accomplish? They want to show you that they're a better person. They want to talk. They want to be honest. They want to know the truth about some things. I promise you have some spell work being done. We're going to get to that in a minute. I'll get to that in the general part of the video. They know that you're irritated with them, annoyed. I think that they don't want to bother you, but I think somebody might pop up on you. They might catch you at a vulnerable moment, or this is them saying, I want you to be vulnerable. I want you to hear what I have to say. I want you to hear me out. Somebody wants to come home, by the way. I said it feels like somebody is. Like they're approaching your door unannounced. Or at least they might be thinking about stopping by to be honest with you. I think somebody wants to clear their conscience. They do have a guilty conscience. They know what they did. But the thing is, they can't stay away because the love that they have for you is unconditional. And I promise you, for some of you, it's your kids. It was difficult for them to let you go. And it might be difficult for them to see you move on with someone else. They know. Yeah, they have realized some things. They know they crossed the line with you. But deep down, they feel like you guys will be together again. So, we saw finances and career, right? That's why I'm saying I bury myself in my work to forget about you. You're trying to forget about them. They're trying to forget about you. And they're having to find distractions to forget about you. They want to reconnect with you. They want to show you that they're responsible. This feels like this is parent to child, possibly. I think someone has tried to block everything out, to try to forget you, to blind themselves or their feelings for you. But it feels like somebody can't really deny how they feel, Taurus. Especially parent to child. So I think some of you may be reconciling with someone, whether this is a romantic reconciliation or otherwise. They blamed you for all their problems, all their issues. They pushed it off on you. But I think that for some of you, the spirit guides have come in and given somebody a reality check and showed them about themselves. And maybe even vice versa, right? Nobody's perfect. So maybe both of you have realized a few things. Again, I feel like you guys might come to some type of compromise. You guys might agree to disagree. Does not necessarily mean that you guys may move forward and have a relationship together. But I think that remains to be seen. And if somebody can, you know, summon the courage to make this trip, to approach you, have the audacity to show up unannounced, then I guess it's worth it to them to see where this goes. Your guides are saying, Taurus, use discernment when it comes to this situation. Because there might be a few things about this situation that you are being left in the dark about. Your guides are saying, beware who you trust. So again, there might be certain things that you don't see about this situation. Certain things, it could be that intentions are being hidden. They might be hiding something from you. They might be nice. They might be playing nice because they want something from you. I don't know. So with that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today. If you found, Taurus Nation, that this reading was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you already haven't, so that you stay in the loop whenever I upload for you, your cross-watcher sign, and even when I go live. Make sure that you stay tapped in and you get those notifications by clicking that post notification bell. I will see y'all in my next upload, Taurus Nation. Thanks for watching. Peace out.